The preteritum, that is the past of haben and sein. Yeah. So, for example, if you want to say that, if you want to talk about some experience, like the restaurant was nice, the food was nice, I had a great time. So, had and was, basically, this is this. So, preteritum, as I told you, no, you have not done preteritum as of now. You have not done any past sentences. So, this is the first past topic that you have in your book. But the case is, we're going to do the past for only two verbs. That is the two helping verbs only, not for any other verb. We're going to do the past for haben and we're going to do the past for sein. That is war. So haben's past is ich hatte, du hattest, sie es hatte, wir hatten, ihr hattet, sie hatten. Ich hatte, du hattest, sie es hatte, wir hatten, ihr hattet, sie hatten. And for sein it is ich war, du warst, sie es war, wir waren, ihr wart, and sie waren. So this is something you need to remember because it has got no shortcuts, no pattern, no nothing in it. You have to learn it. This is I had and I was. I had, I was, I had, I was. You had, you were, like that. So now, keeping in mind this conjugation, you have to make some sentences from here. For example, you have to imagine that you have been or you have visited a restaurant or a cafe. Now, how was the experience you have to share? So one sentence it has got here, you can see here, das Restaurant war nett und das Essen war lecker. Yeah. So you have got options here like das Essen, die Getränke, die Kellner, die Kellnerin, Kaffee, keine Hunger, Durst haben. Durst haben means to be thirsty. Hunger haben means to be hungry. Spaß haben means you had fun. Keinen Spaß haben means you had no fun. Lecker, lecker means tasty. Nicht lecker means not tasty. Gut sein means it was good. And nicht gut, that means not good. Nicht schön, matlab not beautiful. Schön means beautiful. Nett sein means to be nice. So now you have to make sentences in past. For example, if I have to say, the drinks were good. So I would say, die Getränke, see I'm mixing it. Die Getränke, and then I'm going to use were ka, we have waren. Die Getränke waren gut. So I used die Getränke waren gut. So this is how I talked about the drinks. The drinks were good. Another example I would give here, with haben. Okay. So I would say, ich hatte keinen Hunger. Ich hatte keinen Hunger. So I used Getränke, I used Hunger, I used gut, and I combined it to make some past sentences. Similarly, you would pick up the combinations from here and you would make two sentences each. Yeah. One in with haben, that is hatten, past, and the other one with war, that is the sein ka past. Make it. You have the combination here. You have to just make it in past tense and you have to make a positive or negative. That's upon you. Both the options are given here. So once you have made two sentences each, let me know. I'll hear the sentences and we'll move forward quickly. Ich komme zurück in einen Moment, bitte. There are two types of past tense in German. Jैसे English में we have one V3 form, that is I have eaten, I have slept, I have done. So this is not preteritum. Preteritum is the other version, which is I ate, I slept, I drank, I ate. So this is preteritum in German. So when you will go ahead, basically in 8th chapter, we will start with the second form of the past, that is perfect tense, habe wala. Ich habe like I have eaten, I have slept, I have made. So when you will learn that, so you will get to know that we, for normal speaking, we generally prefer the other perfect. This preteritum, is only limited to this haben and sein. Yeah, for other verbs, we use the other version, which is the perfect version, written iten wala version. For preteritum, we only have to study two verbs, that is haben and sein. That is had and was. Yeah. So yeah, die Gäste hatten keinen Hunger. Okay. Samriddhi, okay, Samriddhi had said Sana. XYZ, so bitte.
I made 3 sentences.
Great. Bitte.
Yes. Das Restaurant und das Café waren schön. And
Just a moment. Just a moment. Das Café. It is singular, dear. Singular. Das Café.
I said das Restaurant und das Café.
Okay, you said das Restaurant und das Café. Okay, where it's richtig? Waren.
Waren schön.
Okay, waren schon. Gut.
Ich hatte lecker das Essen.
Ich hatte lecker Essen. Das.
Essen.
We don't normally put this das after the adjective thing. You will learn it, but after a long time, like not right now. It's a B1 topic, I would say, but right now you can make it like this. Ich noch einmal bitte den Satz, Sana.
I said ich lecker. Yeah, ich hatte lecker das Essen.
No, change the sentence and make it the food was tasty. Then it will be easier. Make the food was tasty. Then how would you say?
Das Essen war
Lecker.
lecker. Yes, das Essen war.
Das Essen was lecker. Sehr gut. Noch einen Satz haben Sie? You have another sentence?
Yes, ma'am. Der Kellner und die Kellnerin waren sehr gut.
Okay. In place of gut, you can also write waren sehr nett.
Yes, ma'am.
Waren sehr nett. Yeah. Even though it's not wrong, but then like when you will spend more time with German, probably in the coming months or years, you will get to know that net. If we are describing a person, then we better use net, that they are nice, good. We go with the non-living things. Yeah, the food was good, the ambience was good, the restaurant was good. But if I come to people, my friends were nice, the people were nice, my neighbors are nice, so they have this nice thing, particularly with people. Even if you say good, then not a mistake, but then that's a small piece of information. Yeah, understood, Sana?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Revati, that's one dear bitter.
Das Café war teuer.
Das Café war what did you say? I didn't hear.
Das Café war teuer.
Das Café war teuer because Zain, Revati, Zain ko hi we are making var, right? Zain is the is thing and we are converting it to past. So das Café war teuer. The cafe was expensive. We don't require to write Zain here. Yeah. Okay, another sentence, bitte. Noch einen Satz.
Only one.
You made one. But why is it so? Was it difficult? Is it difficult?
Yeah.
Ein Moment, bitte. Okay, didn't you do it earlier, Revati? You haven't done it
We
in
only
A1?
like this discuss the past tense.
Okay, fine problem. You can make a few sentences, like it's for everybody, right? Because this is very common. You need to use it in a like in short intervals, I was a little more. So make some more sentences, some normal sentences with any theme, right? I had a great time yesterday, kind of that. I had a good food. My friends were nice, like that. Make some normal sentences with haben and sein. Do not use any other verb. Do not make with I ate or I went or I, because we haven't learned it yet. Make with only haben and sein some normal sentences so that you can have more um I would say, you know, clarity on this topic. Yeah, so this is alles für hier, nicht so etwas. Yeah. Now, yeah. Okay, I wanted to do this with you, but then I remembered that you guys are so good with the pronunciation, so I need not to do it again. Actually, I got a batch of A2, and they have come from somewhere else, but they are like, I would I don't know how to clarify, but how to describe their pronunciation and thing, but they are way behind. So when I was doing this with them, because I have to give them a text and they have to read it, so I gave them to see their pronunciation. I was like, if you will continue to read, I'll forget my German. So I stopped them. So this is what it is. So I don't need to do with you. Yeah, but you have to do this as homework, right? There are five Kneipe. Kneipe means clubs. Kneipe. Kneipe means clubs and pubs in Germany. So there are top five pubs are given here, clubs and pubs. So do this as a homework, right? Do this as a homework. Try to read it and try to find out the answers for wo. That means where is the pub? Wann geöffnet? When does it open? Essen und trinken. That means what do they offer for food and what do they offer for drink? So you have to arrange these three columns for all these four places. Cafe house, beer garden, that is beer garden, Strandbar, that is beach bar, and Kneipe, that is pub. So there are four very, I would say, famous places of Germany given here. So you have to read about it and you have to arrange the three informations, wo, wann, and Essen und trinken. Yeah, do this as a homework. If you, Sana, you can do it with some time, like if you don't want, if you cannot do it like urgently or like in the next class, you can take time and do it, but the rest of you all, please complete it.
I can do
Yeah,
it.
so this, yeah, so you can, if you can, then you can, not an issue. So you will read it and you will also try to explain me that was haben Sie hier verstanden, what did you understand here? Okay, so this is the probably the last thing in here. And these are not important. Yeah. So it shows that we are done with chapter number 6. In chapter number 6, the most important two things were personal pronomen and accusative, which you understood very well. And the other one is trennbare Verben. I'm not so sure about the trennbare Verben because you have not made sentences as of yet. So tomorrow, not tomorrow, in the next class, I would also want you guys to make some sentences with trennbare Verben. Pick up four verbs, for example, anrufen, einladen, and try to make a few sentences with it so that I can understand that it's clear from your end, and then it would be okay. If you cannot do the homework, if you won't do the homework, then I'll give you exercises in the class itself. One trend baron I have, which is a bit tough. That's why I didn't give you yet, but then I'll give it to you in the next class. So that's it. We'll be happily moving to chapter number 7. That is the fourth last chapter of the A1. Yeah, so we'll be moving to chapter number 7. That is this. And on Wednesday, that is